Hello, I'm Shelby Dixon, and I did the lighting board for The Tempest for BYU Young Company. I will share what I learned during the process. So I learned how to run pre-show by turning on the console. I turned on the fluorescent lights. I took control from Paradigm, which you can either enter with the code 1450 on the screen in the theater, or Macro 802 enter on the lighting board, which I usually do. I learned how to turn on the ghost light and do a blackout check. I learned how to run up the booth lights. I made sure to go to Q1, enter, to turn on the main cues and turn down the fluorescent lights. For post-show, I make sure to bring up the fluorescent lights again. I enter macro 810 enter to lock out, and I take out the booth lights. I also shut down the console by pressing down the down triangle on the computer to turn off the console. I cover up the console and I set up the ghost light, and then I turn off all the other lights in the theater. I learned that timing is everything with lighting and sound cues. I learned how to really listen and pay attention to the stage manager, especially when lighting and sound happened at the same time. My favorite part of the experience was when I got very familiar with the play, so much so that when the stage manager forgot a cue, I knew and remembered exactly where it was, and so I just went ahead and went with it. Another favorite part was getting to know the cast and crew really well. Another favorite part was hearing the audience members' reactions when a lighting cue would go off. They would go, ooh, or ah. What was difficult for me was when I was trying to exit or back out from a mistake. I couldn't remember exactly how to do it in the moment when I made a mistake, how to go back. I accidentally pressed go to Q13 instead of go to Q19 after the post-show discussion. After the show, but I managed to go to the right cue after the brief mistake. Another difficult thing is trying to hear the stage manager when it's a full house and the audience is very loud. I make sure to follow the script and listen very intently. So this lighting backstage experience could change the other work that I do in the theater, which is dramaturgy, because I will appreciate the tech crew a lot more now because they don't get as much attention or appreciation as the actors do. So what I would like to do is I would like to put tech crew's concept images in my lobby, display, program, or fourth wall to highlight them about their process and what they did for dramaturgy. Some other areas I might want to learn more about. I would like to know more about using the soundboard, how to turn it on, how to set it up, and run sound and cue up during the show. I would like to learn more about being a stage manager who calls out the cues, make sure the show runs smoothly, and takes notes for the director from the show. Thank you. That was my experience for running the light board for The Tempest for BYU Young Company.